The suspect's family and coworkers reported strange behavior before the shooting.
Researchers at the University of Nebraska-Omaha track mass shootings and red flags to prevent them.
KETV News Watch 7's Sarah Feely speaks with one criminologist about the Lewiston shooting and what to watch out for. Sarah?
The population in the entire state of Maine is only slightly higher than that of the Omaha Metro, but this year alone they have already seen 2 mass shootings, one in April and Wednesday nights. Researchers say solving gun violence is going to take addressing both guns and mental health.
Everyone's kind of on edge.
Karen Spohr is a researcher with the National Counterterrorism Innovation, Technology and Education Center. She studied at the University of Nebraska-Omaha.
It is one thing to do the research, and it's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing for it to happen in your backyard.
She's now at the University of Maine, about 2 hours north of where another deadly mass shooting unfolded Wednesday night.
This shooting and the number of deaths that we've seen through gun violence just in this one case is more than our gun deaths in any given year in the state of Maine.
Her research involves talking to families of mass shooters.
There's always at least one person who knew something. There's always leakage, whether it's somebody posting online on social media or talking to friends or people in the community. There are always warning signs. It's whether or not you're in a place where you can recognize them as warning signs.
They can be isolation, emotional changes, appearance altering, consuming propaganda, or other mental health issues. She says it appears the Maine shooter's family noticed those and reached out for help, even getting him to a facility for treatment.
What happened between them reporting that he was not himself, he had very quickly developed acute mental health problems. So how do we go from reporting to stopping his trajectory to this mobilization to violence?
She stresses most people who struggle with mental health are not violent, but it is important work understanding those that are and their motivations. She says it's critical for people who see something to say something.
Those who are violent tend to be violent at home, tend to be violent with their family members, with their close friends, like the people around them in the kind of immediate area in which they live.
She says increasing access to affordable mental health care and services to address needs at all levels are key to fighting gun violence, and it's something that a community must take upon themselves. Another rarity in this case, the shooter escaped and so far is believed to be alive. She says speaking with him can offer insight to further research to hopefully stop another mass shooting. Back to you.
Hopefully they catch him. Thanks, Sarah.